Hello folks, we made it to the campground. We finally made it out camping. Not without a few troubles though. We forgot a few things as always. No. We forgot his long leash, the retractable leash, which is real nice to have. Because obviously it can go any length and be used all the time. But he's been real good. We forgot any warm clothes. This shirt is the heaviest thing I have, and this is what I wear to keep the sun and the bugs off me. So it better stay warm and nice. We forgot to finish modifying the battery so we could tell if it's discharged. I usually install a little voltmeter on top of my battery. I changed the size of the battery last year from a 21 to a 27, I think, or 24 to a 27. So it's a bigger, more powerful battery. It has more amps in it. But I don't have a voltmeter on it, so I can't tell how it's doing. I'll have to rely on the solar charger converter to tell me what the battery condition is, which it does that, but I have to unbury it from all the stuff. But we are at the campground we visited 2 weeks ago, and it's 4th of July weekend, so we were really lucky to get up here and find a spot. This is Thursday night. We skipped out of work at lunch and got up here in 3 or 4 hours. Got here about 5 o'clock. Found a spot that we really liked from last time we looked around, and thankfully it was open. One of the problems I have with the National Forest now is some of these out-of-the-way campgrounds have reservations on 3/4 of the sites, and then there's a few that you can, first come, first serve, but that leaves a lot to be desired. It means your chances of getting one of those sites is real thin. I got lucky today, I guess, which is all right. We're here. We are on the Beaver Flats loop, but there are no hosts over here. Apparently they had a host that he supposedly got sick and left, but they thought that he really just didn't want to do the work. For some reason with I don't know if it's the COVID or the everything else, that they just can't find hosts for these campgrounds. If you want to be a host, this is a good time. All right. I stopped at Subway on the way in, so I didn't have to immediately start cooking. So let me get the rest of camp set up, and we will show you around. So okay. The really big thing that happened that probably should not have was that we lost this somewhere on the road. The cover to the hot water tank. I apparently forgot to latch this back down, or I latched it wrong. After checking it before we leave, I must have somewhere lost it on the road. I believe you can get those at various, I think you can get them almost anywhere. I think at the Camping World or any of the RV supply places. The other thing I forgot to do, we're already using the shower. We got that set up so I can wash my hands and stuff. The other thing I forgot to do is I forgot to take the wheel off the jack. Now we were on pretty good roads, so it didn't hit anything, but if that had hit anything, it could have tore up the whole frame. So we got to get back into camping and knowing what we're doing, or we're going to be in trouble. He, on the other hand, has done everything just perfect. He's been a very good boy. And we're here and we're setting up. It's not really reserved. I just turned the sign over because I didn't want anybody to try to pull in the driveway. We are camping, and he is wandering. He is looking for sticks and marking posts. But we got the site that we looked at in our video of this campground. We are at Beartree Recreation Area at the Beaver Flats. It is pretty full, but there are some sites here that are open. I tried to take this one, but I couldn't get level. But 77 obviously has the septic system for the bathhouse behind it. And 76 has a large pile of firewood because a tree fell on the campsite, and when they cut it up they left it for firewood. So we're gonna maybe steal some because there's nobody here yet. There's even a pole here. A much better picnic table than what I've got. But this is like, I don't know if this is their tent area. I don't really like that they reserve all these sites in the middle of nowhere. See, this is like one tent area. There's like another tent area, except this one looks pretty soft and mushy. This recreation area has a swimming area, lake, which is pretty nice. It's down this long road and it's closed for COVID. Obviously, you would never want to get the COVID virus in the lake, as though it could ever survive there. But anyways, it's early morning, 7 o'clock, so I figured we'd see nobody down here. So this is the turnaround at the beach drop off, I guess. And there's the bathhouse over there. Everything's closed. They haven't done anything. It hasn't really opened because of the COVID. They got motorcycle parking. It's a pretty nice place, but right now it looks like it's 1,000 years old. But you know, I kind of like the natural look. I'm not into parks so much as I am the wild, and it looks cool to see it all like this. It looks kind of abandoned in like a ghost town, doesn't it? It's a nice little bridge, and this is a little boat launch for dropping your canoe in, I guess. Dropping it in, there's the lake. And you can also get into it from the other end. There's a driveway down there that we'll go down and look at. And that's the other end way over there. It appears to be quite a network of trails along the edge of the lake. And I guess there's a like almost a 3 mile, maybe 2.5 mile trail around the edge of the lake. It's pretty cool. No, Killa. Look at that. Mud. It's one mud pet. Get away from me. Cat. God. Thinks he can shake that off. So this is the swimming beach. It doesn't look like it's been open for a couple years, actually. There's a lot of grass on the beach, and I would think they'd mow it up. Although with our current administration, that just the country is doing great, they haven't put a dime into anything in a long time. So maybe we'll get a new administration in a couple months and they'll start putting money into recreation stuff. Here's another nice boat dock. Here you can put in canoes. It looks like they must have had canoes locked up here. They've got a rack and a nice big field for picnicking and stuff. This is a nice little beach. Nice. He's just having a ball. He's just having fun. He does just no worries. He's just running around, diving in the water. He doesn't care. It's like having a 4-year-old. He knows how to swim well. There's a fishing pier down there. We got some folks over there. That's pretty neat. And the dam. See if we can get down to there. And off the beach, of course, is the beach house, which is an impressive building. Nice timber framed structure. This is the boys over there, and there's a boys bathhouse and a girls bathhouse, and plenty of room to play. Which, after all, it is a public beach, so right now there's nobody running it. They ought to open it. It's just sad that all these things are shut down because our government doesn't know what the hell it's doing. Just off the beach parking area, at the top of the parking area, is this road trail, and it says it is the Straight Mountain Trail, and it's 2.5 miles to US 58, and it looks like you could drive on it. It does have a gate, and he's going to block it with sticks so nobody can drive on it. But I wonder if you can four-wheel it. That'd be a good challenge with the truck. Lots of good hiking trails around here, though. That's great. They have a very big and very impressive group picnic area. It's got a huge parking lot. This is the group reservable picnic pavilion. And like I said, it's pretty big. It does not have a fireplace, it appears. You have to bring your own grill, I guess. What's it say? In memory of employee and friend Roger Shepard. I know a guy named Roger Shepard. He was a pilot. Yeah, there's no place to cook. You have to bring your own grill. But it's a beautiful structure. It's all got electric. So maybe you can have an electric coffee pot. And it's on the path up the stream that where we were next to the stream that I got him washed off the first time. It's a nice boardwalk and stuff through the mud, or around the mud anyways. All right. Just up the road from the sign-in booth, or whatever it is, before you get to the sign-in booth, as you come out of the campground, it's maybe a quarter mile past the sign-in booth. But there's this little driveway that comes off the road, and it has a parking lot with a little portage on there. And this is the other end of the lake, and I believe this is where we saw people on the fishing dock there. But it's a much easier way to get to the lake than following the road in like I did. At least I'm told. Looks like a fairly long trail. Let's see. Oh yeah, just a couple hundred feet. And that's the mile loop trail there that you can get around the lake. But this is the dam end. The outfall down there. So this is the other end, and you can follow the path around to the pavilion there, the fishing dock. At this end of the lake, with this little parking area, is also the trailhead for the Bear Gap Trail, Iron Mountain Trail. Lots of trails in this area, without question. So folks, tomorrow we'll go over to the Grayson Highlands State Park in Virginia and check out the ponies and some of the other stuff over there. Do a little hiking maybe. Tonight we're gonna probably just check on directions and things like that and go to bed. It's we normally go to bed around 9:30 anyways, so sun goes down, we'll probably hit the hay. We've got no solar here, and well, we're probably going to lose the battery pretty quick. Although all I'm using it for is the fan and the fridge and the lights. Not a lot of power use there. I did use the water pump a little bit, and that uses a lot of power, but you don't use that very much. So, alright, thanks for watching. Stop back next week, we'll have the rest of the video and the rest of the trip, or at least some more of the trip. Subscribe if you haven't, down over there somewhere. And we'll see ya on the trail. Get out, enjoy. Bye-bye. What do you say? Good boy.